to Meyer Studio Sketch Club. Happy Valentine's Day. Tonight we will be doing 4 5-minute sketches, all focusing on, well, me and my friends. Before we get started, my dad will take a few minutes to talk about what he will be doing on sketches on his iPad, and then we'll get started. I said that wrong. And I forgot to introduce us. Izzy, Jason, Cindy, Bo.
Millie, down there.
Way over there.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. We got some we got Valentine's. Yay!
Yay!
There's Miss Susan Schaefer. Hi, Miss Susan. Welcome, everybody. So this week, as Izzy said, we're going to do youth. As most of you know, I hope, it's been quite an extraordinary year. And these youngins have done fantastic. So I thought that we should have a little graduation present for them. So I was going to do a little sketch of her friend club. And what we're going to do this week is we're going to take some of them individually and we're going to sketch them. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got. And yeah. So I'm going to take that as to what we're working on. So that's excellent. All right.
Hi, Randy.
And
Hi, Shakti.
Shakti's here. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mom.
All right, so let's look at these 6th grade graduates, should we? For this week. So our first one. Now, 5 minutes is not much time. So you need to see it simply, and you're not going to get much detail, but we're going to look for the big structure. Right? So we could think of this as just an egg rather than a head. Okay. And then we've got a cylinder. Right? Sitting in an opening. And then we've got to show that this shoulder's close and that shoulder's far. Right? So that we can understand the proportions, right? And the arm's turning this way, so that's the side of the box, and here's the front of the box. Light's coming in this way, so how do we shadow? Just like that. Cast shadow underneath, onto the neck, cast shadow down the side. You see this side's coming here, cast shadow there. Okay, so the big pieces is what we're going for this week. Do you have something to say, Mama?
No.
No?
She's just silently judging us.
Silently
Oh my gosh,
judging
I am
us.
not. I'm trying to see where the cast shadows and stuff is.
You kind of sound like a preteen or something.
Wow.
All right, and number 2?
Jenna.
For number 2, we got G. And so again, what do we see? Well, that egg is underneath there. Right, and then we've got to make sure to get the eyes, the tilt of the head. And a lot of that's given to us by the opening in the hat. Right? So I'm going to draw that hat so that it wraps around the hair. The hair is going to come out of the hat. When you do the shoulders, make sure they're together. And then show me that this goes this way, then we go this way, and we're turning around that way. Right? That's what volumes are for. Right? What's the cylinder doing here? Is it twisting? Is it straight? How are you going to show that cylinder twisting? Well, if there's the pit of the neck and her nose is pointing here, guess what? That's a twist, ladies and gentlemen. A twist.
I know.
Do you see that twist coming? All right. We won't wait for that answer. We won't wait for that answer. Oh, and then who's this one? Who's this one?
No idea.
No idea.
Oh.
All right. But is she an egg? Is she an egg? That's the important question. Oh, look, she's an egg. Woo! All right. And again, the light's coming from this way, so we know how to shade it. And by the way, guys, the mask are much easier than draw than the bottom of the nose and the mouth, but we still want to get that mask trying to wrap around and wrap around, right? It's still form, sitting on the cylinder, sitting on a rib cage with this shoulder's here. Where's that other shoulder? We don't see it, but it's back here. So we need to feel that. Right? Feel that volume. Right? You got any volume to you? Are you flat?
I have volume.
You have volume. Yes, you do.
Randy Pound says I am she.
What is it?
She's not an egg, she's a goof.
Susan's on board. And Randy doesn't think Izzy is an egg, but
I'm not.
but a goof.
Thank you.
A goof. All right. And what else we got here? What else we got? So last but not least, man, who's running this show? This guy looks like he's in charge right here. This guy looks like he's in charge. So here we go. That egg is still under there. Oof. That's going to be a very important part of that, right? And all of this is going along that axis. What shoulder is front? What shoulder is back? Right? Is there a twist to the neck? How are you going to show that? Well, if the shoulders are this way and the front, there's going to be a twist. Not only is there a twist, but there's a pinch on this side and a stretch on that side. Okay, like always, you can find all these images on jasonmeyer.com under Sketch Club. And you can use those to your heart's content. Where's the button? I need a button to press. That's a good button to press right there. And if you're unsure of how to handle the simple forms, the cylinders, the spheres, the cubes, we got you covered because
School.
we got a school. We got an online school. So the courses are up. Cindy will put that in the chat. And that's on the website as well, as you can find.
Yep.
All right. Did we cover everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So what's left?
Let's sketch.
Oof. Mommy's got that down.
No.
You don't want to sketch?
No.
You want to just sit here and listen to me talk?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Sketch.
All right. Who's first? Who's first? There we go. Let's see how big we can get this guy for you guys. We'll go ahead and bring ourselves down a little bit. There we go. All right. What a bunch of good-looking kids, huh? Bunch of good-looking kids that's going to be running the world in a decade or so.
Oh yeah.
It comes fast. It comes fast. All right. So from big to small, do you see how that one side's got a curve and then it's a flat, almost a flat drop with the other side? And then within that, we can start doing these other forms. I'm working with the Vine charcoal right now. And the reason is because it's so forgiving, right? Play the hat. You know, I'm not real good at this, so I'll probably have to do that hat 4 or 5 times before I get the angles right. So I don't want to commit to anything right now. I want to see how all these pieces are going to fit together. Okay, again, 5 minutes is going to go really quick, guys. So don't get in on any details right now. All we have time for is these great big pieces. The hat sitting on that big structure, the neck, which is based on a cylinder. How does it fit into the shoulders? Where is the near shoulder compared to the edge of the head? Where's the far shoulder compared to the head? All of that. And this is why I start with the Vine charcoal right here. Right? Nothing was very accurate on there. I'm cold here. Haven't warmed up. So that was a free try. Now then, get your wits about you. You can think about what's happening here. What's happening? Which way is that head tilting? That's good, kiddo. Good, good. Try to get the light shadow pattern on there now. And again, that mask, it appears all black, and it is, but there's light and shadow even on that. Right? The idea is always to put these things on top of the form. Right? We want that wrapping around his mouth. We want to feel his teeth, his nose, his jaw. We want to feel all that underneath that mask. So even though there's not as much there, it still has to do the job of saying, you know, volume, full. So for the portrait, there's always a lot of comparing, right? And there's a lot of things that easily distract us. But we've got to keep those big pieces in mind first. Get those big pieces established. Then we'll worry about the eyes and the nose. Do I got the forehead too big? Do I have it too tall? Do I have it too wide? All of that. Those are minor adjustments we can make later. But right now we want the big stuff in there, the whole, the entirety. And notice that when you look at the light shadow pattern on his face, you don't see a lot of detail, do you? See how there's a single shadow shape on there that encompasses that near eye, and that whole far eye is in shadow, as well as the underside of the cap that's casting the shadow on the forehead.
You're half out of the picture.
I'm half out of the picture.
You can zoom out a little
I'm
bit.
taking over Izzy's job? There we go.
Hey,
What?
offended?
No, you're not.
Yes, I very much am.
You're offended that you hang out of the picture?
Yes.
Well, then quit hanging out of the picture.
No,
Why do you keep offending yourself?
because you don't have to say anything, but you just do.
Oof. What happened to the drawing? All right. So pretty quickly we got the big pieces there, and I think that's about all the time we've got on this one. I think that's about it.
That goes so fast.
5 minutes is not fast, especially with so much to do here. All right. So we're going to put him on the shelf for this week. And up next is Miss G. Okay, so so in the online course, I've only got one course up right now, the fundamental forms. The last lesson in that course is going to be combining the forms. That's mostly what you're seeing right now, is me combining the big shape of the head with the cylinder of the neck, with the cube of the body of the torso. Torso, is that right? Right, yeah, torso's up top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it?
yeah.
Oh.
I confused. It's been so long since I've spoken those words, I doubted myself.
Spoken.
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 Not really a speaker. Not really a speaker. Speech eludes me. It's elusive. Right? I like syllables, but I don't like to talk. It's a real dilemma. All right. So again, I'm just trying to get the feel of that hat wrapping around the head. All right, and then give a little of the architecture to the hat. I'm not sure what the bottom part's called, where it kind of rolls back up on itself. A little shelf there, kind of.
She doesn't have a roll up. Oh, she does.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it does. She does. And then we want to show light and shadow on this too, right? And so we don't have to look and see if we can see it in the photograph. You can basically see it, but more than that, you want to make sure that your drawing's reading as these big pieces coming together.
Claudia's checking in and she's heading out.
Hey.
Hi, Miss Claudia.
Good evening, Miss Claudia. Oops. I don't know where the things are. Here they are.
You can actually like see her eyes in this photo. They're not hidden.
Yep.
She usually looks like a little bandit, like that much you can see. Mask and hat.
She's my favorite bandit. She's one of my favorite bandits. We got two of my favorite bandits in here. Did you know we have two bandits in this model cycle? Yeah.
I very much did.
So most of these kids, it's a 20 minutes, so we only had room for 4. So there was one left out this week.
Rip William.
But most of these kids have been together since kindergarten, and they're in 6th grade now, all graduating.
And we're all in the same class.
And you're all in the same class. And so I thought it would be a nice little graduation present to have a little painting of the 5 of them.
Super special.
And so far, the kid even approves of it. So I don't know how I swung that, but
All of them do. All of them think it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
that's amazing. And again, let's wait 2 weeks and see if they still feel that way.
You did something. I don't know what it is, but you did it.
I did something? All right. Do we need to call the doctor?
No.
Okay, good. Good, 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 good. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we
What?
show them a little project for those that checked in late? We'll switch over real quick so you guys can see the project. Oops, but if I do, I can't get back. So we'll have to wait. I'll show you the project after the thing. Before I mess up the whole broadcast. And I got all of you guys mad at me.
Go staring and hunting down some ghost in the corner.
Yep.
Or the dog that kept kicking him tonight, but we'll never know.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Again, the idea is not to get exactly pretty or, the proportions aren't even exactly right now. But I've got those big volumes. So when we come back later in the week, Tuesday or Thursday, it'll be Tuesday on these two. Then I can come fresh and I got lots of time to either make them wider, make them taller, make them broad, right? Change some of those proportions. And since I don't have any details in, it's not going to be a big deal to change those things. And that's why you want to start with these big pieces, because we can get those right without a lot of headache, right? If you start putting the details in, then you have to move or change something. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. As they say on Ocean Air.
Oh, I know this one.
Ooh, there she is.
So I don't know what my hair was doing that day, but
Oh no, do your hair like that. Why don't you pose down here, copy that. See if you can get the same thing on the TV. You're doing opposite right now.
wait, so
So you gotta look that way, and
Up a little.
that shoulder's gotta be forward.
wait,
This
this
shoulder's gotta be down. No, you gotta look at that. Is that it? There you go. The lighting's all wrong. The lighting's all wrong. This will never do.
one? We have made lighting. We don't have north lighting.
Yes.
Wait, that it is?
We have flat
North light?
lighting right here.
Yeah,
Yep,
north light.
north light window, and then this is basically a 3-point lighting setup, but we got an extra one, and we got quite a big hair light here.
I'm the star of the show. Move over, Dad.
You're the star of the show. What are you talking about? The star. Oh my gosh, she is the star of the show. Okay, okay, okay.
Claudia says so. It must be true.
That's right. All right, kiddo, you're on.
I'm gonna end this. We can all have dinner early.
And that's why she doesn't run the show. That's why the star of the show never runs the show. All right.
The show.
And for those of you who've studied with me, what's happening here? Well, I'm exaggerating that movement, right? Why do we exaggerate the movement? Well, because we have, as we work on it, we have a process of stiffening things up.
Hey, they liked when you left.
Oof.
It's up there.
Oof. There we go.
You never grab it by the mic, then they're just gonna hear this.
Everybody needs a break from everybody every now and then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then quarantine.
And then quarantine. And you've just had no breaks, have you?
Oh.
I mean, none.
No.
But, I mean, think of it this way.
What?
Imagine how we feel.
Ooh.
Just kidding. We've
Oh,
actually done
yeah.
very good in quarantine.
Eh.
All things considered, we've done very good. We've done very good. There was only that one knife wound, and
I only almost dropped a razor blade on my toe twice.
there you go.
One time that you know, one I just mentioned.
Yep. Thanks for bringing that to light.
I was cleaning and I'm really clumsy.
It's not true. That's not true. You're not going to draw yourself self-portrait
No,
with mask,
Come on, draw
No.
yourself.
I'm gonna draw everybody
with a
else.
dramatic twist.
Dramatic. Ooh.
Woo wee. All right, how's it going, guys? I know you guys can't stop and talk right now, and I know that's not the question you want right now because this ain't easy. This ain't easy. But it is fun, and remember, this isn't to go in the museum. It's just to kind of work out our little muscles here, our artistic muscles. Good reason to be funky. Is that a dance break? Funky, funky, funky.
My friends are not allowed to have Facebook.
Facebook. Maybe they're watching with their mom and dad though.
Oh.
Oof. Now did everything just change? It did. Exit stage left. Or I guess that's stage right. Quit crawling over me.
I'm back up.
They can see you hiding, and that's even more cringe.
Stupid hair.
Even more. Look, you look like an Arabian princess right now.
Doo 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 doo.
I had that in my head, Randy.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Yeah.
Arabian princess. So that's cool, and you can like have all that. I'm not gonna get in the way, but I, as the princess's father, I would like a flying carpet. So if you could get on that, and then I will be out of your hair.
I want a tiger. I'll give it to Gianna.
Okay.
That's not a good
I was-
mix now that I think of it.
I'm not sorry to say. As long as I have my flying carpet, you can do whatever you want.
That's like Aladdin.
I can get up and out.
Exactly.
Up and out.
Hee hee.
Was that the you're laughing at my jokes, or you laughing at my dancing, Randy?
Both.
Huh? Laughing at the jokes, or you were laughing at the dancing? Oof. Somebody trying to text you. You got a call you gotta take.
Oh.
Important message coming in. All right. So Mama's reading the dirty jokes back there. Why are you smiling?
Am I smiling?
Why are you smiling? You got a big old smile on your face. A guilty smile.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you still have
Yes,
it. Look
and,
at it.
And you're doing the laugh.
You got the
No,
guilty
for
glow.
real. I was literally just going back to thinking of the school code.
Were you though?
I was going to pin it. Yes, it was. Actually.
Were.
I feel like I would be able to draw any animal on Earth except the human animal.
Yeah, they're tricky. They're tricky. And on top of that, then after you do it, they don't like what you did. Animals never do that. That doesn't look like me. Who's that supposed to be? I don't look like that. Can you give me shinier eyes?
No, you're pretty good at eyes.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Oops, we ran out of 5 minutes. Okay.
Ethan.
Whoa.
Wrong one.
No kidding. By a mile. There's our second masked bandit. Right
Ethan.
there.
Randy was laughing at me having it in my head, and then he said it.
All right, so either he didn't see me dancing or it wasn't that bad. What do you think it was?
He didn't see you.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll take it. I will take it. Right? So make sure to get this twist on here. That egg with the twisting on the cube. Egg sitting on a cylinder, twisting on a cube. Should we make a song?
No.
Should we make a song? I didn't see you. Well, now I feel like you're just asking to judge me, and I'm not going to do it.
Holds down shoulders.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Did that wrong. Got it.
What's that?
You get it?
Almost dropped it, but I got it.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
Looks like a farmer's hat, less of a fedora.
Looks like a farmer's hat and less than a fedora, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, on your drawing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not yours. You don't even have
I
it
thought
yet.
you were talking about Ethan, the picture. I was like, how did you get a farmer's hat? Okay.
No.
But, okay. But now we've met. Now we've met. We know where we are.
I'm at a little hay thing. There
You're
you go.
got a little hay thing?
Nice.
Oh, you're an at. I got it. Boom. Missing some language here. Missing on the language. Right, so you know that distance between the eyes and the bottom of the hat's important. You saw me go back a few times and try to figure that out. A lot of this is about being able to see the important big stuff first, and that's usually not how we are viewing the world. Right? We're trying to get those details so that we know how to act, how to respond. But here we've got to start by inventing the volume for the people to occupy.
Now the mask just looks like a beard.
A beard? So you got a bearded farmer E? Excellent. What does he farm? Peanut butter?
No.
Beets?
Yes, he's gonna be like Dwight Schrute, a beet farmer.
A beet farmer just like Dwight Schrute? And again, take it easy on yourself. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's not. But these are complex forms. Right? Each one in itself is simple. But then as we start combining the forms, that's when the magic happens, but also when the difficulties can happen. But you know what? You can learn to twist an egg on a cylinder without making it a human. It can just be an egg on a cylinder and learn how to twist it that way.
Nice.
What's going on in your little mind?
I'm remembering because the gray background on that and on the photos is reminding me of when we first started doing Sketch Club and you would draw on the iPad along with it. And then I remembered when we were over there and I was thinking about memories.
You were thinking about memories?
Yes.
How do you usually engage with memories?
I throw them across the room, Dad.
Well, no, you were thinking of memories. I was like, You should be more gentle with your memories.
No.
Yep, a few changes this year for us.
A lot?
And Izzy's ridden them out well. She's done a good job. All these kids have. All these kids, and that's part of what this project was for, was just so they could look back and remember. And it was Izzy's graduation, so her choice, and she said, nope, I want everybody wearing masks. So that's what we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's our 20 minutes. 555. Wow. All right. Thanks for the models. And let's see here. We'll share once again with the little graduation project we're doing for all those you come in late here. So this is the little compositional study. And I just got the photo of the last guy over here. So we're going to be putting him in. And after I got the composition down, we'll start the painting. Let's see. We got rewind to do, but I'm going to try something real quick. I want to try something. Why not, huh? Why not?
Oh, are you going to play the video?
Let's just watch how this happened. Let's watch how this happened. So I'm just getting their background laid down. And now I've got to see how I'm going to organize 5 different characters on here. It takes some planning, some compositional study, some mistakes you got to do, undo, redo, move around. That's why it's helpful to do these loose sketches without all the detail. And finally, I just couldn't help myself. I had to try to paint the
Ethan.
the boss. The boss. He's not Ethan. That's the boss right there. That's the boss. And then we got a picture of Will, so I had to see where he was going to fit there. All right. So there's like little placeholders, and then I put them in and move them around. But while I'm doing these placeholders, right, we don't want to get all that detail in there. So, and I know this seems like this is fast and everything, but what you're seeing here is probably, what, about 12 hours worth of work or more?
Yeah.
So 12 hours, so much.
Snap at him. He has feelings too.
I know.
Look how many times I had to do Gianna. Oof. Right? You don't always get it on the first time. What was that?
Gianna's
6.
a mystical creature, so.
But I had to move her around like 6 or 7 times before she got settled in there. So it's a process. It's a process. And the whole time I'm doing this, I'm thinking and moving and considering, these colors work. Look how far I had to move John over.
Did
How
you
many
just
times?
add a second head to him?
Yeah, well, his head was in the wrong place, so I just redrew it and then take it back. But, right? See, I'm redrawing. And that's that.
Yep.
All right. So a little bonus action. So that's an ongoing side project. But in the meantime, how about a little rewind from tonight? A little rewind. Okay. So again, that vine charcoal can be your friend. Help you warm up, start to see things. Start to see things. Okay, so for those of you that are inexperienced that think, oh wow, this is magic. Really, I'm always just thinking sphere, cylinder, cube, front side, back side. All right, the hair's falling over the shoulders. The shoulders are here, so the hair is going to wrap around like that. Right, I'm really thinking very, very simply.
Hey, we passed 100.
Oh, 102. Ooh. 102. Nice. All right, so I hope if it was a little bit challenging tonight, and it should have been, this isn't easy, give it another shot on Tuesday and Thursday night, even if it's just roughly sketching those big volumes. That's the key to it all. All right, Lori had a fun time. Good.
Yes.
She loves the paintings for the kids. So the kids, they seem to be a hit, that little painting there. Love that. Great idea. Excellent. Oh, yeah, how could I forget that? This Wednesday at 1 o'clock on Instagram at Art Central, I'll be live demonstrating mediums. So if you got any questions about mediums, make sure to tune into that. In the meantime, we'll have class in the morning at 9 o'clock. We're going over the color mixing, the start of our painting. Tomorrow night's Masterworks. And then we head into Morning Jumpstart for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. on YouTube, with a Tuesday and Thursday night sketch club and a Wednesday night Masterworks.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's great. All right. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye everybody.
Bye.